I think you all heard by now that the Trumpcare or repeal Obamacare, whatever that legislation was, right? It's gone. At least it's gone for now. And this is good. I'm Tim Black for TBTV. Trump pulls Obamacare repeal bill in devastating setback. President Donald Trump announced today, this afternoon, that the House of Representatives will postpone a planned vote on the American Health Care Act, which is the Republican Repeal Act for Obamacare. The news was first reported by Robert Costa of the Washington Post, who spoke to the president directly. The announcement came while a debate over the bill was still playing out in the House chamber, with GOP leaders realizing they lacked the votes to prevail. It was not immediately clear when Congress plans to resume consideration of a repeal or whether it will do so at all. In fact, after they pulled the bill from the floor, Paul Ryan held a press conference where he said that Obamacare is the law of the land for at least the foreseeable future. And this is a good thing, because I didn't see much in this bill that was better than Obamacare. There were a couple things they looked at, like they wanted to get rid of the individual mandate. But other than that, like, I didn't see much there. But I'll give you some more information based on what they're reporting. Just keep that in the back of your head. What were they going to do with this bill that was going to be far better than Obamacare? Less than 24 hours before, Trump had issued an ultimatum to the House demanding a vote on what both he and Republican leaders had identified as a top legislative priority, and threatening to move on to other legislative terms or items if they refused. That's right. Trump was like, hey, I'm tired of talking about this. I'm tired of trying to push this through. If you can't get Democrats to get on board and you can't get enough Republicans, then I'm out of here. And that's exactly what happened, because the people didn't want it to happen. Make no mistake about it. Congress is there to do your bidding. They work for you. They work for me. And when we let them know, hey, this bill is not what we want, they had to go that way. In fact, I think you need to vote your Congress people out if they're not standing up for the issues that you care about and championing legislation that makes your life better. I mean, this ain't a popularity contest. We should put people in place who do what we want them to do. That's why they went to D.C. That's the only reason. Not to look cool at bar spots in D.C., hanging out in Georgetown, downtown at cigar lounges. No, we need you to do what we sent you to do. In fact, this whole debate about health care, all of this, well, should we keep Obamacare? Should we go to Trumpcare? All of that needs to be scrapped anyway. We need to get rid of that whole talking point. What we need to be looking at is universal health care coverage. I'm talking about Medicare for all. H.R. 676, expanded and improved Medicare for All Act. It's been on the books since 2011. It's out there. It's what we need, which would entail guaranteeing to every American citizen that they have health coverage. That would mean that if you get sick, you don't have to lose your home. That means if you get sick, or your child gets sick, or your wife gets sick, or your parents get sick, you don't have to file bankruptcy. It would mean that your medicines, your medications, your pharmaceuticals would not cost you an arm, a leg, 2 thighs, a shoulder blade, and a dog. This is what we need, folks. This is the direction to go. I'm going to put in the link description where you can go read up more about H.R. 676, sponsored by John Conyers, back in 2011. It has the answers. This is the answer. Forget trimming around the edges. Do it. Be a part of this. And I think if we put our minds together, we put our voices together, and you start spreading the word on this bill, we will get Congress to act. And if they don't act, they get the axe. And like they said in that Die Hard movie, the quarterback is toast, and so is this bill. I'm Tim Black for TBTV. Let me know what you think about today's stopping of the bill that was going to hurt you more than it was going to help you. And what you think about universal health care coverage. Do you think you have a right to health care? I'll see you on the next one. I'm Tim Black for TBTV. Like I always say, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. Stay strong, stand tall.